show and putting it on television. It's brilliant. Explosive television. Shocking television. This is genius. I'm getting a lot of hate letters about you being on the television show. Why don't you get out?
Really?
Yeah, people just can't stand your monotone, and they don't like you. They don't let, Ralph's turned out to be one of the big stars of the TV show. Because he makes himself known, and all of a sudden he's getting mail.
I noticed that he's here another week. I told you he'd be here forever.
He had fan mail from, like, Oklahoma and stuff. Because he's...
Where's that guy who wanted to meet him?
I don't know.
I've been waiting for him.
But Ralph is turning out to be one of the big stars. Him and Baba Booey are the two big stars. Although Fred is really coming to life, too, because they were telling me to get a lot of mail from Fred because people can't figure out, is he inhabitant from another world or what? You know what I was thinking? We should have dress-up day for the TV show once a week. And Fred, you should wear like a Superman costume or something weird. And I could wear like... Yeah, well, we could,
Yeah, we'll work something out. What will Robin wear?
I don't know. We have dress-up day. Maybe we wear a tux one day. I don't know. We'll just have some fun with it.
He loves costumes.
I love costume. I'd love to tune in and see Fred in like a Mr. McSixaplex.
Well, when we used to do the Channel 9 show, I always loved those pictures of you guys in the Viking outfits.
Yeah. Ralph,
stuff.
once a week, bring me costumes.
Okay.
But a lot of stars are emerging on the TV show. Fred, Ralph getting mail from all over the country. I mean, it's outrageous.
Hate mail from all over the country, huh?
Some guys dig you. Some
Is
homos.
that true? He's very popular with... Well, maybe we need him for the men.
For the male audience. Well, we could dress.
Numbers.
We could dress as different TV shows. Like one week we'll be Gilligan's Island.
Here's an idea.
I could be Skipper, and you could be Mary Ann, or the what's the actress? Ginger. If you really want to go, I'll be Ginger. Yeah.
No, I'll be Ginger.
No, I'm Ginger.
I don't like that idea.
Why?
Because I think every show I'm going to end up being the monkey.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear a monkey costume every week.
We'll do Doctari.
We'll be, Lost in Space, I'm the monkey.
How about Tarzan? You're Jane, I'm Tarzan,
Sure.
and Gary's
There's
Cheetah.
The monkey.
And Fred could be one of the natives.
He's boy. He's boy.
Fred is boy.
Star Trek, I'm the monkey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I Dream of Jeannie, I'm the monkey.
Ralph, just get me 8 different simian outfits for Gary.
We
Plus, Ralph, you got to stop walking in every break. And is it getting to you too, Gary?
Well, the only reason why it gets to me a little bit is because I can't talk to you about producing the show because Ralph's telling you how to put your headphones on
Yeah,
correctly.
I know, but you know what it is? Every break yesterday, like for a day he was good because I yelled at him for a full, like I have to yell a full day in order to get him to be good for one day.
For one day?
I didn't touch you.
You should be done. You should be gone. You can go home now.
I didn't touch you.
Go home.
I can't.
No, but you're in every break. Why can't you go home?
Because I've got to make sure you look okay before
I look
leave.
fine.
How long is that going to take, Ralph?
Yeah, Ralph, how long? I mean, at what point do you go home? Go home. You're done.
I've got work to do.
You're done. You don't have work to do. This is one guy who, God bless him, he loves to be around me.
I told you. He would never leave.
And you know what it is? It's, it's boring out there in the hall. So, like,
Sure,
during the
he wants
break,
to be in
he
here.
finds a reason to come in. Sometimes, I don't know, he walks over to Fred. He's powdering Fred. Don't worry about Fred. Fred looks fine.
What's he going to do out in the hall?
Fred's got to be powdered.
Yeah,
He's on
no. I
You
told
want
you
the
what.
show to look sloppy?
No, I want it to look sloppy. Okay?
No, you
I
don't.
want you out of here. When Fred goes to the bathroom, you can catch him in the hall. Don't come in here unless it's for me.
Okay.
Call Fred out if you need him.
That's right. Call Fred out of the room. I can't get work done in here. There's an environment that I've created where Fafa Fooey comes in and tells me things during the commercials.
And
we have a
disturbing that.
discussion. Jackie talks to me, gives me ideas. Fred gives me ideas. Robin
I
comes
come in, I'm hitting him with the
And,
door.
and you're interfering with it. You're just distracting me.
I don't realize that.
You're distracting me.
I don't realize that because I'm not touching you.
So how many times, you say you don't realize it, but we had this discussion 2 days ago, and you were fine for a day, and now you're back to being your annoying self.
I came in and I didn't touch you, so I thought that was okay.
No, now you're going to stay out in the hall for the whole morning, and then you're going to get bored, and you're going to go home.
No, I'm going to sit in there and watch.
And if you find something wrong with my hair, tell Scott Einziger, and Einziger will come in and tell me. He'll just say, Howard, put your headphones on properly.
Why can't I come in and tell you that?
Because I don't want you to.
Why?
Because you're annoying. You don't leave. You don't know how to be efficient. You don't. You are not busy.
I've got to do my job. Why are you keeping me from doing my job?
You've done your job. You blew my hair out in the morning. Again, I'm having the same discussion. Again, he doesn't get it. It's for my convenience. You're disturbing me. You're disturbing me. Do you understand? Yes. Now do you understand?
Yes.
I'm going to describe your job to you right now. Yes. You can blow out my hair in the morning, you put the makeup on me, and then you're done. You're not in the studio anymore. If you watch on the monitors and you see that my hair doesn't look good, tell Gary and I'll fix it. Thank you.
How about if I have to put something in your hair, as I have to do every once in a while? I mean,
no, Ralph, yesterday you were in here every break.
No, I wasn't.
Ralph, we all watched you. every minute you were in here. As soon as the microphones went off.
I touched you twice. I wrote it down. I don't.
Ralph, I don't want to devote more of the show to you. I love you. You're a great job. You do a real good job.
Can
I don't want you in here.
One question?
Yeah.
Why does he have to see your hair on TV before he knows what it needs?
Because he watches on camera. Sometimes the lighting gets a little funky. Maybe the hair looks a little dried out. Fine, I understand. But all he has to do is load it up. He basically knows what it looks like, and it's fine. Do it in the morning. Do a good job. Load in all your grease and everything else, and then leave.
You know it needs.
Ralph.
You need touch up.
Ralph.
I don't know why. I don't.
Then I tell you what. We'll make one time during the show that you can come in. You can come in at 8 o'clock and do add grease if you want. That's it. Otherwise, I don't want to see you.
Okay. 8 o'clock.
You know what, Howard? Can I just jump in? I don't know if this is what it sounds like when you and I argue.
No, he really doesn't listen. I mean,
you don't listen, but he really does.
I mean, Ralph will continue to annoy me to the point where I can't have him on the show anymore because he's distracting me. And I've had this discussion 100 times, and he doesn't believe it.
I thought he worked for you.
He does, but he doesn't listen. And I'm telling you, I don't want to see you in here.
All right.
I don't know. I got to do my radio show.
Tomorrow I'll have it all. Well, today and tomorrow I'll have it all worked out.
No. As of today, you have it all worked out. Right. Goodbye. We won't be seeing you for the rest of the program. Goodbye. You're a douche. All right, let me take a break, and then we'll be back.
We'll regroup.
I'll get to the phone calls right after these words. Oh, now I feel good. What can I do for you? You're on the air in El Paso, Texas.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yes, it is.
What can I do for you?
I got a question for you. You know, you were reading the letters that you got, right? And they're saying about calling Robert, all these names and stuff. But how can they be a fan of yours when they know, you wouldn't tolerate something like that? Yet, they'll say something.
I give up on the phones. Used to be fun. It's just so many dopes. I can see why people screen phone calls. I'm going to have to go to that. Gary, screen phone calls. In fact, you screen, I'll listen in.
Where's Ian been lately? We haven't heard from him, have we?
No, he's kept his mouth shut. I think I shut him up finally.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what you did.
Ian the drunk. I think I told him off. That's what I did. You're on the air. Can't even get anyone to screen my calls.
Do you want me to screen the calls, or would you like to screen them together?
Yeah, I'll go listen in while you screen.
Okay, let's start on New York line 1. I'll be there in a second.
Okay. He goes fa-fa-fooey doing what he does best. Screening.
Funky.
I love the way he dresses in the summer.
Yeah.
Retard.
Can he dress more professionally?
Hi, what would you like to talk to Howard about?
Hey, Gary, can't you dress more professionally?
This is pretty good for the summer.
I don't know, man. Your shorts are really disgusting. If I am rock and roll and loose, that means everyone has to dress like me.
Okay, let's go to New York line 5.
Idiots all call this show.
Hi, what would you like to talk to Howard about?
I'd like to talk to him about his new E network.
What about it?
I like the format, and we've been dying.
Tell him to get off the speakerphone.
Yeah, get off the speakerphone.
I'm not on a speakerphone.
You got a better phone?
Yes.
Can he? Well, you know what?
Forget it.
Let's go to New Orleans.
I got Gerbil.
New Orleans.
Jar Gerbil.
Hi, what would you like to talk to Howard about?
I'd like to know when Richard Simmons is going to come back on the show again.
All right, I'll address that. Probably never.
Why?
Okay, here's what's going on. Richard Simmons used to come on the show, and we used to have a good time with the guy and goof on him and stuff, and he was a good sport about it. And then I got him on the Letterman show. All the talk shows didn't want him anymore. He was all washed up because they couldn't figure out what to do with him. Now Letterman just does everything I do with him, and he'd rather have the TV exposure.
Yeah, well,
But he says it's because I go too far. But I don't go too far.
No, you don't.
You know what,
I
Howard?
see him on all these other shows, and everybody's stealing your bits, and they're doing it on him.
Yeah, of course. But my wife ran into him at the Barbra Streisand concert the other night.
I heard he was there. I didn't know they had run into each other.
He was in the front row, and Allison went up and said, "Hi, Richard." And he went, "Hi, Allison." And Allison said, "By the way, my girls really miss you." And Ashley, Richard named my daughter Ashley. Mm-hmm. And he said, and she said, "Oh, Ashley has never met you." And Richard started crying and started weeping. My wife said it got really weird. So he just sat there and cried. And he was dressed as Barbara.
Stop it. What are you talking about?
You know,
Was he in a dress?
He was in a dress and that Barbra Streisand hair.
like the funny girl look?
Funny girl look. Early 70s.
So Richard will never be back?
You know who's really...
Oh, so anyway, so my wife saw him, and Richard was like, "Oh, I miss everyone." Ooh. But Richard's like, I don't know what his story is. I guess he thought we went too far with the gay stuff.
You know, he's so mad
That's
at
what
us.
I think. Isn't that why he's mad? Because of the spanking?
Well, he's so mad at us. Like, you know, he makes like 100 phone calls a day.
Yeah.
Right? And he calls all these different people. He used to call my mom like once every 3 weeks. My mom's heartbroken because ever since he got mad at us, he doesn't even call her anymore.
Well, you don't just cut off everybody because you're mad at us. This is a cruel man.
I tell your mom to get a grip on life.
Well, she used to enjoy the phone
Oh,
call.
please.
She's not
Let her
fat,
get
by the
real.
way.
I know she's not.
She just digs a phone call.
I think she.
It was exciting for her.
Oh boy.
I'm sure that was exciting for her, Howard. You don't think
Please.
that she
Let's
gets
be
a
annoyed by Richard Simmons in
call
your
every
house.
day from a celebrity?
Tell your mom to get a. I'm so annoyed when a celebrity calls my house.
But you are a celebrity. You've got Tony Katane and Stacey Galena throwing themselves at you. By Stacey Galena's on Best of giving you a massage.
Is that right?
And then Allison calls up and ruins it.
Oh, that's a classic. That's in my book. That's a classic moment.
But you have people throwing themselves at you.
I know. I got to get laid.
You're the only guy I know. You turned down like dinner invitations from Chuck Norris. Like he came over once, but I mean everybody wants to come and hang out with you. My mom doesn't have any.
But let me tell you something. The reality of now having that in my life, where I could meet when I go to dinner with these people, it's boring.
But other people find it exciting because they don't get to be in the fast lane like you do.
Hi, Gary's mother. What does he talk to her about?
He just chats with her.
He's just annoying.
And then she has conversation with her friends for a week.
My mom.
He doesn't care about your mother. Don't you get that?
My
Tell
mom
your
is
mother to get it.
She's a star of the beauty parlor when he calls.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And I wrote him twice. I called him about 6 times.
Why are you busy writing him?
Well, because I actually like the guy.
I like him too.
And I'd like
but
to get
so
him back
what?
on the show. But I've even
Don't
called,
beg the guy to be on the show.
I've even called and written him, not show related, saying, hey,
You know when he'll be back on the show? When Letterman dumps him. Letterman seems to be getting tired of that whole I hate Richard Simmons thing because all he does is abuse Richard. They don't even have a friendship or there's nothing.
There's nothing loving about it.
No. When I used to have Richard on, it was a lot of fun, and there was a lot of, I think he knew I cared.
It was good-hearted ribbing.
Yeah. But Letterman has just adopted the whole bit. He didn't know what to do with
But
Richard
he's
Simmons.
just bashing him because they have no relationship that is based on anything.